and welcome to this webinar for Romeo and Juliet. We're looking at Juliet in Act 4, and through the quotations chosen, we'll understand Juliet's character, link the quotations to key themes throughout the play, and also use subject terminology to analyse the quotations. The first quotation is where Juliet has been forced by her father to marry Paris. Her mother has refused to help. The nurse has refused to help or has given her advice that she can't understand or accept. That means marry Paris. And she's gone to Friar Lawrence as her last hope. She says to him, "Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of yonder tower." We can see here that Juliet feels helpless and desperate. She would do anything apart from this act that's not only against the law, you're not supposed to marry twice, but it's against her heart. She's met her one true love, her only love, and it's also against God. You shouldn't be marrying twice, particularly not in the same week. So she's feeling that sense of desperation. In terms of context, we could see that actually Juliet is presenting herself as a courtly lover. Courtly lovers are extreme and they use exaggeration to suggest what they would do to fulfill or demonstrate their love. And she talks about leaping from a battlement, which is a tower. And she talks about proving her love in this dramatic and over-the-top way. We also can see this theme of loyalty. She feels like many other characters that she would rather do something extreme to show commitment to someone than to debase or betray them. When we think about subject terminology, we can think about the interjection, "Oh, this shows the desperation and hopelessness," and yet the imperative, "bid me leap," shows this eagerness, this willingness to act, this willingness to take a risk on behalf of her lover. And it shows her hatred almost for Paris as opposed to her love for Romeo. The fact that she's talked about a battlement of a tower is military imagery, which shows that she wants to win, she wants to be victorious, and she's almost acting like a warrior, like a soldier, by taking physical risks on behalf of her commitment and loyalty. At the end of Act 4, we see a different side of Juliet. The friar has been able to devise a plan. The plan is a risky one. It's to take a potion that hasn't been trialed or tested, and this potion will have her appear to be dead. Now, in her room on her own, she starts to think and even imagine that she can see Tybalt coming in a ghostly form to attack Romeo, and the drink is her way of protecting her husband. She says this, "Stay, Tybalt, stay. Romeo, 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 here's drink. I drink to thee." So she is confused. She's angry. She's furious. She's scared. There's all sorts of conflicting emotions here. And yet she's able to take control and drink to thee. This links with the supernatural, because many people in that time believed in ghosts, believed that ghosts roamed and presented themselves, that ghosts were the manifestation of dead people. And she seems to imagine this ghost in her mind. It also links with themes of pretense. The drink is going to help her pretend, as so much of her life with Romeo has been about secrecy. And it also links with this idea of madness, extreme acts and guilt, where she sees Tybalt perhaps as a way of showing her guilt. There are so many different aspects we can talk about in terms of subject terminology. The exclamatory sentence, "Stay, Tybalt, stay," shows that terror. And the repetition, the diacope, "Stay, Tybalt, stay," and the epizeuxis, "Romeo, Romeo, Romeo," shows that desperate, fervent, and emphatic mood. It's that frenzy that's the climax of her decision of taking the drink. And the demonstrative pronoun Here's drink is that immediacy and urgency, and the monosyllabic words I drink to thee is that finality of her decision. She's taking control in the only way she knows. I hope this has helped you to understand Juliet in Act 4. Thank you for joining me, and join me next time.